Hello everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to be playing Neeko against Aurelion Soul. Even though I have already beaten Aurelion Soul with Neeko, I just want to get one more level on her before attempting to fight Lysandra. I thought that having the extra item slot would be nice. That right there was a snap peek of the lurk power because it's just way too good on this deck, I think. Giving everything lurk contributes towards our game plan of getting all of our units buffed up. And with Neeko's level up effect, and in order to level up Neeko we need to play different tribes of units. Let's get the Frostcoat Cub down as well. We have a little bit of time before Fiora comes down. Although Fiora is a scary unit, definitely. If we're not lucky, she will probably end up killing us. Let's see if we can find an answer on the Crested Lion Hawk. An ally strikes an enemy. That can be an answer, right? It's a bit expensive, but maybe. Fiora won't come down here. So, dog, dragon, lurker. And this is a fae, this is a bird, and this is a spider. Let me just check how my power works. Each round, the first ally you play with a different subtype than other allies costs 2 less. So theoretically, if I drop down the Frostcoat Cub, the cost reduction doesn't go away, right? I'm just trying to bait him into playing something so I can target it with the web spinner so I get a little bit of value out of it. This levels up Neeko, right? Yes, it does. Perfect. With the Neeko leveled up, things are a bit easier, but it's still hard because he will get all of his health back and all of his units will be buffed up. Do I try to find a solution with the Invoke the Infinite? Let's do that as well. Falling Comet would be nice. Silence? No. The Traveler for an extra shot at finding an answer? That's probably the best option. Let's see. Does he drop down Fiora right away? He actually has a second Fiora. Good to know. I want to hold back 3 mana for Neeko's Shape Splitter. And I'm pretty sure I can't cast Shape Splitter on a full board. So I'll just go ahead and... Really? You're not pulling Neeko. I thought he would pull Neeko, but I guess I was wrong. In that case... Bonhide Tritail. It doesn't grow enough to kill Fiora with the Condemn. So I guess the Traveler it is. Great Beyond. Moonglow. Warrior. I'll go for the Warrior. Let's get another Crested Lion Hawk down. Single combat's nice. I think we can win next turn with an attack. Like this. He has to block something. And he can only block one on my unit, so it just dies. Fiora levels up, but it won't matter. Okay. Pretty good. I'm pretty sure won't this won't be a difficult run. First of all, I've already cleared it before. And second of all, I'm pretty sure we can just aggro down Aurelion Soul. Golden Sister with Black Cleaver. It's tempting. The Poro is also tempting. It's a 6 mana 8/6. I'll go ahead and grab the Poro. Now let's see. Lux, Lilia, or Kale. None of these have subtypes, but Lilia's package is probably the one that has the most synergy with the powers we currently have. We want cheap allies so we can benefit from the lie-in weight. So let's go for Lilia. Yeah, let's take Lilia. Karma or Sejuani. Champion item chests are better than those two, so Sejuani it is. Another Undying Rage. Unyielding Determination. I just looked at the icon and thought of Tryndamere ulti from League of Legends. It will be another longer than necessary game because the opponent just has more life to work with, at least more life than normal.
The bite doesn't hurt, but the venom sure does. Fang's turn.
I think it would be a bit scarier if it was that one power that drew the opponent's units every turn, that can get out of hand pretty quickly, because we have no way to deal with big units. Let's go ahead and drop down Mr. Root. Interesting. Let's go ahead and attack with everything. I am probably going to Blooming Bud that Mr. Root. So I draw a card next turn. Do I really need to? Actually, I'll hold this back, because this can be used defensively to save our Neeko in case the opponent just decides to attack. And maybe he has some sort of removal that it prevents that as well. So we're holding it back. Okay, we'll drop down the Frostcoat Cub. We don't need to make it big, can drop it as is. And I'm also going to play a cat because I'm pretty sure that levels up Neeko. Lurker, Poro, Shapeshifter, Spider, so this definitely levels up Neeko. Let's pull the draw. That thing can't block Neeko. It will block here most likely. we don't kill him right away, he will revive. Now everything has +1/+1, but our units are also massive, so we have nothing to worry about. Silence and suppress destroy units equipment, and if it's a follower, silence it. Sure. It's the cheapest option, so we'll take it. It's not like any of the other options were any better than this one. Let's go ahead and reduce the attack of the Overwhelmer, dissuade him from attacking. And it worked. So now we just win off of any Neeko attack. Okay, you can grow that all you want, but it won't save you. I think this deck will play very interestingly against Lissandra. We have absolutely no removal, and we need to level up Neeko as fast as possible in order to keep up word presence. Or am I kidding? It probably will be pretty bad. Yadulski, Snow Dog, Search Warrant, Spirit Fire. I think Yadulski Snow Dog is the one that has the most synergy for deck. Challenger, Augment, or Barrier. Barrier is a good defensive option, so it's not even something that takes much consideration. Let's toss everything. Do I want to toss Neeko? I'll keep the Neeko just in case I don't draw one. And we drew the Behold the Infinite and the Lilia as well. That's a Omen Hawk. Frostbite, the player's strongest unit. Reptile, cat. I don't have a cat in hand, so we'll go for cat. Lilia? Yeah, sure, why not? It's cheap. Sleep an ally. When I'm summoned or strike, create a little. If you have one, reduce its cost by 1. I guess we can wait a bit on this spell. We can use it on the Glacial Saurian actually, in order to draw one unit more than once at least. Actually no, because since Lilia was frostbitten, he will, or she didn't strike, so therefore the cost of the Dream Laden bow was not reduced. I'm still going to cast it, but it would have been better to cast it for free. Nothing, really. I guess in that case, let's just drop these two followers so that Neeko levels up on the next attack. Two. Wait, another unyielding determination. I didn't even check properly what the opponent's powers were. Does every boss in this run just have unyielding determination? Uh-oh. How close is she to leveling up? Very close. Equinox might save us. And let's drop down the Unhide Trytail. Right, Frostbite. I forgot about that. Don't do that, please. I want my units to have power. That's fine, it doesn't work because Neeko has spell shield. Anything else? He's frostbiting that one. I have to block with something. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can block with anything because I can just do this and the attack fizzles. It worked. Okay. That's good to know. I don't think I've ever played with Lilia properly, so it's good to remember this interaction. It might come in useful in the future. Okay, frostbiting Neeko, but that still doesn't help you because there's 16 damage coming your way. Oh yeah, that's right. I might not be able to just stream every day, but I remembered I can just record a video and then upload it. That's basically the same thing, right? The main idea is that I just speak in order to practice my English, so as long as I don't cut the video, it will come off as basically natural, or as natural as a live stream. So this should be a fine exercise anyway. I just want to upload them to the internet as a way to keep track of my progress, see if I've made any. I think I did. At very least I find it easier to come up with sentences on the spot. Okay, that's pretty scary. Fortunately he played that first, otherwise I might have lost Neeko. Carved Blade Twirler. We don't have a Fae in hand, so that's the best option. Blocking here will take 1 damage, but we'll be able to play a Mr. Root that draws us 2. Okay. We don't really have great options for this turn, but we are able to reduce the cost or reduce the attack of the opponent's unit. Hopefully doesn't I roll any good items. That's pretty decent as an item. +1/+1. How close is Neeko to leveling up? Not at all. So this is a Panda Lurker. This is a Shapeshifter. And this is a Spider. So right here we have 4 different types of units. Dog and cat are types 5 and 6, so I'm going to need at least 1 extra turn to level up Neeko. Pull here, and I'll attack with both of those. That's what I wanted. to happen. Now I can use the sleep effect on this one, and we'll draw 2 cards next turn, because that will summon the... What's this card called? Mr. Root. It will summon a Mr. Root that summons another Mr. Root. And that means... Wait, what? Why didn't he summon another Mr. Root? When I'm summoned, summon an ephemeral copy of me. That should work the way I think it does, right? It should summon another Mr. Root when it comes out of the landmark. What does the landmark say? The landmark itself says summon an exact copy of the sleeping unit inside. An exact copy. Well, an exact copy would have the item, so why did it not work? Riot needs to fix their game. I was so busy complaining about the interaction that I didn't even think about what to play properly. Pale Lurker, Shapeshifter, Spider. So this is a dog and a dragon, so that's a level up next turn. So my blunder was not punished. That's good. The affectionate Foro will come down as 4-2, will grow to a 4-2 when I attack like this. So I can go ahead and pull here, pull here, pull here. Okay, Poppy has unstable inventory. I was getting worried that I would have to deal with Unyielding Determination for a 3rd time. That was not correct. I should have pulled Poppy with the 5 attack one. The 1 damage won't matter in the long run. But still, it's good to keep in mind. Behold the Infinite. Okay, Crescent Strike gives me some defensive options in case he plays another big unit like Poppy. That's not a big unit, but still worth stunning. Just so I don't have to worry about an attack. Okay. Babbling Balladeers. That doesn't matter in the slightest, right? He will grow the Poppy because of he has a bunch of units on board. Oh, I'm deep. Let's go ahead and pull this one as well. I could duplicate Neeko, trying to get more buffs on the attack, but this is fine. It's lethal already. Yep. Like I planned. Lethal. Okay, first boss down. I think I should do something I didn't do at the start of the run. That's not it, but Crystal Carrier on Neeko, 100%, extra mana is always nice. Misfortune with Duplicate, and the Aurelion Soul has Unyielding Determination. That's probably one of the worst ones to get with this deck, just because you don't finish them off immediately. You have to deal with an extra life bar. Converging timelines is just bad in this situation. The sparring student is decent, but quick draw is a 1 cost reduction on a significant amount of cards. Tamkench with ramp. Yeah, let's fight Tamkench. I think it will be easier than the Gangplank, and it will give me access to a champion chest, item chest anyway. So we'll take the easier fight. Screeching dragon can come down really early if we get lucky here. We draw 2 extra cards, right? 1, 2, 3. So I can go for Neeko into Screeching Dragon, I'm pretty sure. Neeko with... will transform her into a Tech Hunter because we don't have cats in hand. And we don't have any weapon masters in deck, so sure. Just like I thought, the dragon was brought down to 2. I can even play Lilia. Oh right, because I drew her this turn, she costs 1 less, and then Neeko's items reduce the cost of Lilia by an additional 1 mana, so she's free. Perfect. We have a lot of board presence. Let's go ahead and Lurker, Shapeshifter, Dragon, Cat, Weapon Master, Dog. We can level up Neeko if we play both of these units. And since we can do that, we'll just do it. And now Neeko's leveled up. Actually, let's pull like this to keep that one blocker alive.
Neeko was Neeko the whole time. Neeko goes up, colors come down.
Now the question is, what do I want to sleep with Dream Laden Bow? Do I even want to sleep anything? I don't think I do. So let's hold it back. We might find something that benefits from being slept. That's definitely not it. Let's behold the infinite, see if we find anything interesting. Link Comet's interesting. It gives us a way to deal with Tamkench. Let's jump block Tam. Another Lilia. I can sleep Lilia and play the second Lilia. That's not good. Let's just give the amulet to Neeko and attack right away next turn, so we kill him. Like this. Okay, that's interesting, because the dragon was played while costing less than 3, it was considered a lurker. I didn't even realize that. I suppose in this game that didn't matter, but maybe in the future game. All of these are pretty bad. Let's reroll. Now Body Blade Scout, sure. And it even comes in with 2 types thanks to the fact that it has the Fey item. More crystal carrier on Neeko. We'll just have so much mana while we have an Neeko on board. Ezreal or Caitlyn. I think Caitlyn will be easier to deal with. Ezreal just bombards you with static shocks. And all of those static shocks will probably end up killing my Neeko. And I don't want that. Really? Lilia instead of Neeko. That's unlucky. We have so many copies of Neeko and 2 copies of Lilia. Frostcoat Cub or Yaddlesky Snowdog. Yaddlesky Snowdog, just so I can buff up my deck.
Not by a long shot.
Right. In that case, Mr. Root.
You're suffering. Oh good. More fodder for a pointless struggle.
Screeching Dragon for free, might as well. This levels up Caitlyn because it shuffles a couple of bombs into our deck. But it won't matter, right? Caitlyn leveling up, not leveling up. It's basically the same thing.
Stay on 'em. Backup's on the way.
Actually it isn't, but let me keep lying to myself so I soothe my mind. Actually I can do something interesting here. I am going to sleep the Mr. Root, that way Caitlyn won't strike and therefore won't shuffle any flash bombs into my deck. At the very least this makes it a little safer to draw cards, but I need to get rid of that thing.
I tried to grow other friends before. They all died.
But I still need to get rid of that thing,
All part of the plan.
or all of my units will die because it doesn't matter. That because bombs will keep being shuffled into my deck. Itsy bitsy lizard. That can be used to pull the Caitlyn. I need something that can kill the Justice Rider. That something could be Lilia. Let's go ahead and reduce the power of the Justice Rider,
Stay on 'em. Backup's on the way.
and we can attack like this. This attack's not satisfactory at all. Equinox to Neeko levels up, so I can do this as well. No, I can't.
Step on the little guy.
Maybe I get lucky and I proc the lurk. Hopefully. I did. Perfect. Then the patrol wardens will die as well.
Are easy. Neeko goes up, colors come down.
Okay, in that case, things are looking good for me. Most of his board is gone. That thing has 1 HP, it can be killed. Caitlyn's 1 HP as well. If I drop down Lilia next turn, they will have to block. And I will remove an additional unit from him. Caitlyn levels up, but that's fine.
No backup needed.
He will only have 2 HP. Or, right, okay,
Right tool for everything.
a bit weird, I didn't expect that, but maybe that's how the math works out.
Together dreams. Watch the crow.
I'll let that slide.
Peacemaker protocol.
He only has 1 mana, so I can do something interesting. I can go ahead and block here.
Go for you.
I can summon an exact copy of it by saving her and hereby saving her in the process.
Neeko was Neeko the whole time.
And I'll be able to use the Devourer of the Depths on the Chief Mechanist Heavy, and this way I'll have an open attack next turn and guaranteed lethal. Oh, if that killed Lilia, that might prove dangerous. Or if... okay. He has an answer to Lilia, but no answer to Neeko and to Devourer of the Depths. Perfect! We managed to win.
You guys win. Woo-hoo.
We still have a bit to go, though. Come on. Let's see. We do want to hold back Power Rift, insta-picked. Buffing up cards that are already in our deck is always good. When you target an ally, give it better this round. I want to save a reroll for the epic shop that's always here. So maybe I just buy nothing in this shop. Yeah, that's definitely the correct play. Just leave without buying anything. The Grand Plaza and Champion Item Chest. Yasuo with duplicate or Zed with duplicate. Yasuo with duplicate significantly less scary. Zed with duplicate would just swarm the board and immediately kill me. Or if not immediately, maybe in 2 turns. It's way too risky. We need a little bit of a breathing room when playing this deck. Okay, so
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you.
it's scary, but with Neeko on board we can block one of them. Let's go for Deck Hunter to give us more options. Ultra Soft Poro. I have never seen this card before. Heal your Nexus 1 for each ally with a subtype. Oh no, Poro Herder. Destined Poro because it's cheaper than the other option.
Don't summon your own. Here's our check.
Done. Maybe I should have picked the heal. I didn't. It's when the opposed attack units attack stun. Okay. That's definitely not how I thought that would go. Let's go ahead and drop down the Glacial Saurian, possibly. Cat, Dog, Lurker, Reptile, Poro. Yeah, that's definitely enough to level up Neeko.
Death is like the wind, always by my side.
That's a very big Yasuo. Let's go ahead and pull this one, pull this one. This is it. I'll have to do these attacks, but I'm not satisfied with them. Just so I can level up Neeko. This is not enough, yeah, I need to attack with everything.
Neeko is here. Big strong Neeko coming through.
3 damage I'll take next turn. It's going to probably be at least 8 because I have no other blockers other than Glacial Saurian, but Glacial Saurian will be stunned. If he doesn't attack right away, I can play Mr. Root and jump block.
Company makes the journey go fast.
Okay,
Sleep is
so in that case, I'll take 3 damage. Oh man, stop playing units. Behold the Infinite, something good? Nope, none of these are good. All of them are way too slow. I guess the Devourer of the Depths, can they get rid of one of these? So that's a plus. I'll still take 5 though because
Never done. Even I have good days. I do alright.
yeah, I'll have to take the 5. I don't want to take more damage than I can take because Misfortune will definitely burn me down with her power, so I need to be at a reasonable amount of health. Let's go Crested Lion Hawk, something good. Form up is fine. I'm going to drop the Navari Blade Scout as well. That's another decently sized unit. All of these attack like this. These two will deal 12, so I still won't have lethal.
Neeko is here. Or is she?
Stunning. I don't want him to level up Yasuo, so maybe doing this is correct. It makes it so I deal less damage now, but it might pay off later by not leveling up Yasuo. Okay. We're getting some damage on the enemy nexus at the very least. It's going to be a slow process, but we'll get there. Okay, another Devourer of the Depths. I was about to say that can kill Yasuo, but it can't actually. I want to block the Yasuo to minimize the damage I take. I'm already down quite a bit of health. Let's drop that down. Oh, I can target Yasuo. It has exactly 6 HP. I guess in that case, Grave Companion into Bonehide Tritail. Yasuo's close to leveling up.
Keep going, kid. You'll get it.
One more attack does it. Or if he has another
Neeko is here. Or is she?
if he has another stun effect, he can save himself this turn. I didn't even try to duplicate Neeko with the Shape Splitter. I just went for the attack. Okay, that's a level up on Yasuo. And he survives. But I think I want to do this just so I can keep the big unit.
No cure for fools. Maybe I do have a future.
Is there any way that I can do? Is there anything I can do to win this game, to win the game this turn? I don't think there is. Actually, I know I know there is one. I need to discover a rally effect with the Crested Lion Hawk. And I did. That's a rally effect. Let's go ahead and do that on that one. Golden edges on the Crested Lion Hawk. It won't matter, but it's the correct choice just so I can delete the Yasu. And now game's over. Perfect. Just get lucky and roll the rally effect exactly when you need it. It's that easy. Now, another dragon tooth. I'm going to take it just because it's funny. Although Papercraft Dragon can give something double attack, and that's pretty funny as well, but no. The the Papercraft Dragon is a little bit too trolly. There is no way I can get that thing down consistently. Now, a card to cut. I think I should cut the Jadulski Snow Dog. We already have a dog that comes down on turn 2, so, or at 2 mana, so the Adulski Snow Dog is redundant. See, perfect. A nice little curve. Neeko into Frostcoat Cub. I can actually go here. We're going to summon a spider, and then I can go for this Frostcoat Cub and the Navori Blade Scout, which might level up Neeko immediately. And if it didn't before with the Lilia attacked, it definitely does, right? Yes, it does. Perfect. That was definitely a high roll. Just leveling up Neeko on the first turn. I'm going to make use of the item on the Behold the Infinite and pick something now. I guess the Trickster is fine. Okay, I just thought up of an interesting play. I can sleep this guy right now, and then he will wake up next turn with Elusive. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll do that. But first I'll play the Crested Lion Hawk, just so I have a blocker for that attack. Oh right, I forgot. Neeko has Elusive. Unfortunate, but it's fine. I have another Neeko in hand. There. You removed one, but now I have another. And I can sleep that and guarantee lethal next turn. Guarantee force 5. So it's not guaranteed. But that's fine. No, it's not. But with the Trickster it's guaranteed lethal. Okay, perfect.
Dangerous eyes. I like that. Not just the eyes, you know.
Sure. Try and block this. You did, but it doesn't matter. Now let's see. What else do I do? Or what rewards do I get? Excavator's charge? Sure. Or Neeko is just more than full build. She has way too many items. Welcome gifts is correct, but I just have an affinity for deep cuts. I just like the power. I like giving curses to the opponent, so I'll take it, even though it's the objectively worst option. Worst option. It's not the worst option. The worst option would be the common power. Let's toss both of those back. Yeah, let's toss both of those back and the Lilia back as well. If we draw Lilia off our normal draw, then we'll be able to play her for free with Neeko on board. Is Neeko, we can transform her into the spell slinger to stun the Fizz. Minimize the amount of damage I take is always good.
Get him.
Give vulnerable. That's fine. Actually, it's less fine, but still okay. That outcome. Okay, he's just playing cards. None of them actually have any good effect. That's perfect for me. Messenger. Messenger is good. I'm pretty sure that levels up Neeko next turn. Because this is Faye, Yordle, Spider. Okay, that's definitely a level up on Neeko. Anything. Line up. And jailbreak. That doesn't save him. I'm just going to drop the Affectionate Poro and Glacial Saurian and attack with everything. And he will be unable to do anything at all. Yep. Lethal and Neeko levels up.
Neeko was Neeko the whole time. From Neeko coming through.
It didn't even matter what I used the challengers on, and the curse power didn't have any impact in the game. But still, it made me feel better about myself, so taking the curse power was definitely the correct choice. You never know, it might come in handy against Aurelion Salt since he has a enormous health bar. The extra damage from the curses might come in, might be meaningful. Summon an exact ephemeral copy of me. So theoretically, this is a 2-mana restore for mana. Evolution allies have +1/+1 for each keyword. It's an insta pick. And still Tempest with Farsight Alteration is just something to carry around in my back pocket as a just in case measure. I guess I won't take anything else from the shop.
Pleased to meet you.
There's no need to, and none of the cards there justify being bought. They don't really have that much synergy for deck. Even the 2-mana restore for mana, as funny as that is, it's just not good enough. Maybe I should have tossed the Shape Splitter. Behold the Infinite. Lilia. Neeko costs 1. This thing costs 1, so I can, if I play this first, I can play Neeko, Navari Blade Scout, Lilia. Dog. I don't have dogs in hand, so the dog is fine. Navari Blade Scout. And at last, Lilia. Let's go ahead and pick Equinox. It's a decent option. Why isn't Lilia dying? Alright, she has 7 health. The other Lulu has 6 attacks, so obviously she survives. Okay, that was a very quick game. I didn't realize it would be that fast.
Oh, are they afraid of us?
Now, second to last fight. X-Tech Fabricator on Steel Tempest. Sure, it's a good item. And it replaces the item with a good item on one of my units, so... let's toss the Steel Tempest back, toss this one, and Glacial Saurian as well. I need my early game cards. Okay, that's a free Neeko. Anyway, I can play a bunch of cards this turn. I think my best option is just to go for this Neeko because it doesn't matter what Neeko, they're both free. So Neeko into Fae. And I'll guess I'll pull the Lysandra and kill her.
That fated day is never far from my thoughts.
Golden Sister contributes towards the Neeko level up, so sure. Unfortunately, this won't kill the mastery, but it's alright. We're already decently enough in towards the Neeko level up. Fae, Lurker, Spider. I need to cast Steel Tempest on that, guaranteed. So Red Saurian. Right, my units are getting buffed up because of the evolution. So they're all massive. So what do I need? This is a reptile. And this is a bird. This is a celestial. I don't think there's any way to level up Neeko this turn. This goes up to 3. And this is 4. This is 4. A really awkward point in terms of mana. Let's drop down the one-eyed right tail after the Crested Lionhawk. Sharp Sight's a decent buff. Then one-eyed right tail. Actually, this levels up Neeko. I miscounted. In that case, what's the most effective pull that I could make? This one? Oh, I can't do that one. This one here. This one here. This one here, this one here. This one here. And he can block with the Swain, so that's lethal. Perfect!
Neeko is here. Neeko goes up, colors come down.
We didn't kill him on the first turn, but we killed him on the second turn.
Neeko was Neeko the whole time.
I guess the first turn we couldn't have killed him because we didn't have the attack token, but still. That was a very quick kill as well. So, now that that's done, time to face off against Aurelion Soul. Power Reef, Focusing Crystal, X-Tech, Proto Belt. It might not matter. We leave Power Reef. It will always be free. Nah, let's take the Proto Belt on the Glacial Saurian. Although the cost reduction won't be that significant because we play most of our champions for basically free, and what counts is the cost of the champion in the board, not how much it costs baseline. So we might not get any cost reduction from that item. Okay. We're getting a lot of cost reduction. We can go Mr. Root.
I hope you're excited to die too. I love being a meaningless pawn.
And then I can go for Neeko. Let's summon Neeko as a spider because we don't have any spiders. Dark Dragon Roost, yeah, that won't matter. Frostcoat Cub.
Before, he'll die.
Is not doing much of anything. He's just setting up for the next turns, I guess. Anything? Okay, that's a zero cost Celestial and a Reptile, so I'm pretty sure we level up Neeko here. And that's a level up on Neeko. And a bunch of damage on the opponent. We even managed to
Neeko is here.
proc the Unyielding Determination right away.
Coming through.
Okay, that was my first turn opponent. Let's see what he does. Queen. Threatening. If he doesn't remove the curse, he will die in 2 turns. Let's go ahead and play the Crested Lionhawk. See if we discover something. Winds of War, sure. Really, you're passing in this situation where you are about to die because of Vicar. I don't even really need to attack. I'll just do it as a way to remove that thing from the board. Ooh, you're making me trade. Just really making me fight for everything, every point of damage. I guess. See, the curse effect, the curse power really played off. We wouldn't have been able to finish off the Aurelion Soul without it.
Everyone is invited to picnic.
Perfect. That was a very fun run. Alright then. Goodbye. I'll see you soon for that run of the Neeko versus Lissandra. Bye bye.